Hello and welcome to PAR Western Line Contractors Frontline Focus. My name is Chris Larson. I'm the Director of Safety and Training for PAR Western Line Contractors. I'm glad you're here. So what is Frontline Focus? Well, the most important people we have on our company are the people in the front line. They're the people that are completely responsible for everything that makes our company. They're responsible for the safety, quality, and production of work that's being done out there. So we're trying to find a better way to communicate with you in a brief and easy method versus having a Teams meeting or some long-windy thing to read. So we're going to be sending out on a weekly basis these short little videos, and each week I'll talk about the incidents that took place before, any sort of statistics, good catches, and significant events that took place in our industry. You'll receive these videos every Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific time, sent through your text message. We're also going to store those videos at our SharePoint site, and will be information at the end of the video to get to that. So let's first look at how do we do in our first year as PAR Western Line Contractors. What is our OSHA rate? What is recordable rate? Things like that. Well, in 2022, in our first year as PAR Western Line Contractors, we had 23 OSHA recordables. What is an OSHA recordable? Well, an OSHA recordable is an injury that's something beyond first aid. Admittance to a hospital, an amputation, stitches, things like that. Even soft tissue issues, pop in the shoulder where over-the-counter drugs are prescribed at a prescription level dose. Those are OSHA recordables. And what happens is the number of OSHA recordables is divided out by the man hours, and it creates a score that our customers can use to compare companies to each other. So how did we do in 2022 for PAR Western Line Contractors? We have an OSHA recordable rate of 1.6. So what does that mean? Well, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the utilities have a rate of 1.5, so we're slightly above that, but construction companies have utility construction companies have a rate of 1.7. So right in the middle. So sounds pretty good, right? I don't think so. Even though our numbers look good and we're doing well as far as the industry is concerned, we can do a whole lot better, and I'm going to tell you why. Because of those 23 OSHA recordables, 3 of them are what we call sticky A's, or a significant incident that actually took place, or something that was a life-changing event for somebody. We had 3 of our people, 3 of our employees last year, suffered injuries that are life-changing. They didn't need to happen, and we can do better. We can do much better. So how are we going to do that? Well, the focus for 2023 is an increased communication with the foreman, the frontline people. Those are the people that are making our company. They're the people directly in charge of safety, quality, and production. You're everything to us. So we're going to focus our emphasis this year. Training is going to be mostly on leadership. We're going to have people in the field working with you on leadership, working with your tailboard, anything we can do to support you. That's a big focus for this. As far as the soft tissue issues I mentioned, those are the pops in the shoulder, tendonitis, things like that. So what we're going to do with those is once we notice or know there's an issue, we're going to get those people in front of an occupational therapist and try and manage those injuries before they escalate to where they have to go to a clinic. We also have a major campaign going on called Building Better Habits. So what is that? Well, first off, what's a habit? So statistically and psychologically, if you do something the same way for 27 days, plus or minus, it ends up becoming a habit. And we're all creatures of habit, so why not build better habits? And that's what we're going to do. So we have 12 topics out there, and each topic can be covered for the month. So for example, in February coming up is Arrive Alive, and that's all about safe driving. Why safe driving? Well, last year we had 115 motor vehicle incidents, and 60 of them were preventable. They didn't have to happen, right? And they shouldn't happen. So we'll be focusing on that. Now, if there's one thing, I guess, if I could say, if there's one thing that I ask you to please, you foremen out there, or whoever's out there watching your crews, focus on being the best qualified observer that you can. Be there. When your men or crews are up in the air, they're working on primary or on a de-energized line in a hot corridor or any place where it's highly, the hazards are high, be there. Make sure you're looking out for the guys. Make sure you're looking out for your crew. Be there, be engaged, and help those people. I want to thank you for your dedication, your commitment to safety, and your commitment to the company. Without great employees, we have nothing. See you down the road.